Are you tired of expensive, low-quality web service providers? And are you looking for stunning, amazing, high-quality websites and want your website rank on first page of Google? तो आपकी तलाश खत्म होती है यहाँ. Please contact People Inc. on 510-449-9049, 510-449-9049, or visit them at www.beerbulls.com. Beerbulls Inc. offers award-winning custom-built websites, web and mobile application development, and internet marketing services. So contact कीजिए Beerbull Inc. को 510-449-9049. आपको satisfy करना और hard work करना यही Beerbull Inc. का मकसद है.
The new Attorney on Air app is now available to download on your iPhone or Android. Get access to the latest information and interact on the immigration and debt settlement blogs. That's not all. The app has plenty of entertainment as well. Listen live to the Shah Peerally Law radio shows. Go to www.attorneyonair.com to download it for free. Yes, that's right, for free at www.attorneyonair.com.
The new novel, The Immigration Lawyer Asylum, has something for everyone. Drama and romance. The story is inspired by a true story about a man from Iraq who is a suspected terrorist and wrongfully held by the U.S. immigration. The story is centered on the immigration lawyer, Sarah, who handles the case and describes the entire immigration process to obtain his freedom. The story goes in great depth on filing immigration petitions. If you're a reader who wants to curl up with a book about immigration matters and human rights, visit Amazon.com to buy. Visit www.splgpc.com. Call 510-742-5887.
Are you an H1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
If you would like to find out how your second or third mortgage can be removed for a fraction of its price, call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shah Peerally for the Shah Peerally Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shah Peerally Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, sastika, namaskar to all the listeners. This is the Shah Peerally Law Show, and we're going to talk, of course, about immigration and related issues. And today I have with me on the board German, and he's going to be helping me to conduct this show. And everything I'm going to tell you today, ladies and gentlemen, is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. If you have any questions, feel free to call us 510-742-5887. And, of course, we will be opening the line in a few minutes. And we will also be taking questions on immigration, whether it is an H1B, H4 visa, family petitions, marriage petitions, asylum, you name it in immigration. I'll be more than glad to answer. The number to the studio today is 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. Today, before I start, I wanted to mention a Supreme Case Court that came out on Monday. Actually, on Monday, I omitted to mention it. It is a case of Samantha Eloff against Abercrombie and Fitch. And this is based on a discrimination case for a lady who was wearing the headscarf. I'm mentioning this case today not because of the headscarf, but because of the issues involved. And it's very related to our immigrant community. Those who wear scarves, who wear turbans, will identify with that. Basically, what happened to her, she applied for a job, and you probably know about it, at Abercrombie Kids, and she was denied because of her headscarf. And the argument in this case was under Title VII, which is a discrimination law. So basically, people who are discriminated based on their religious affiliation is actionable in court. But in this case, the case, she won a trial, and then the case was reversed on the circuit court. But then the Supreme Court came back with almost a unanimous decision, where they say, no, Abercrombie made a mistake, and they should not have done that. Their argument was she should have mentioned that it was a religious purpose. But then the court said this is not, this is very clear-cut, it was religious, and she was denied for that, so she won. That case becomes a landmark decision because it is going to be something that is followed up a lot, where people are being discriminated because of what they wear in terms of because of their religious reason, and that will affect a lot the Muslim and the Sikh community who wear turbans and headscarf. So it is something to follow because it's a good victory to show how the American legal system works in a fair way, and also at the same time how someone who's discriminated against can take actions in court. And also the thing is, just now I'm going to link that to something else that was issued by now what we call the U visa. Okay, many times we hear people complain that their employer has abused them, especially when they come on H1B, L visa, things like that. But now what has happened is the Department of Labor has accepted to sign on U visas. What is a U visa? A U visa is a visa that is offered to people who are victims of a crime. There are actually 51 crimes listed in there. And what it does, it allows you, once it's filed and you get certified, you file it with the USCIS, you get a work permit for 3 years after it is processed, of course. And then after that, you're allowed to file for a green card through the U visa. It's a very powerful visa. And we have done a lot of those cases, mostly for domestic violence. We have used it, and that's related to a lot of H4 cases for people on student visa who are victims of domestic violence. But it also now going to pertain to people who are being abused by their employer, especially, as you know, sometimes some people bring people on H1B and they take advantage of them. So if the Department of Labor now, before what has happened, you had to get a police report and a police or the DA sign on those U certification. But now the Department of Labor has agreed to sign on them. So that will open the door for a lot of things. Hope good things for people who are being abused, but of course don't abuse the law. That's another situation we have to. There's one caller. Let me take the caller and then I'll continue on that. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hi, Shah. This is Jagat. Good morning.
Hi, Jagan. How are you? Good morning.
I'm doing good. Thank you. So last week, I heard you about talking about some EB1 category where you don't need an employer to file the green card with that EB1 category?
Oh, yes. Okay, this is a good question. Yeah, go ahead.
So I just wanted to know the requirement. I mean, I know somebody who was like highly experienced and she holds about 35 U.S. patents granted, and she wants to move to U.S. So she thinks she can just go through that EB1. So what's the requirement for such a visa? Or such a green card?
Well, it's kind of long if I have to go, but I'll just tell you the categories. There are two categories of visas, green card straight, that doesn't require an employer. That means you can file on your own. One of them is the EB1A, which are for people of outstanding capacities, basically, people of outstanding merits. Those are very hard to get because you have to have publications, you have to have a bunch of other stuff. I just won one last week, that's why I was mentioning it. And the second one are national interest waivers, which are EB2 categories. So EB1 itself has EB1A, EB1B, and EB1C. EB1A is the one that doesn't require an employer. EB1B are for professors and scientists, but you still need an employer, like a university. EB1C are for people who are on L visa, who are transferring, and in managerial and executive capacity. Those require employers too. And the second one, which really doesn't require an employer, is the national interest waiver. Those are people of extrinsic merit who basically are of national interest to the U.S. It's not very simple to determine. Usually what you need to do is to do an assessment. Just having experience doesn't qualify you in that. You need to be someone outstanding, really, kind of like that, almost the top 10% people in the world. Those are the ones who get the EB1A. The national interest waiver is different. You don't have to be among the top, but you are okay if you are in a national interest situation. I've done many of those cases too. Right now we're working on one for a big, actually for NASA. So it's not for everybody, but it is doable. In order to know that, you have to do an assessment on the case. But yes, you can bring someone directly on the EB1A on a green card.
So, okay. So is it okay if I can call your office and talk about it, and you can handle it?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give me a call, 510-742-5887. But it's not general. What you can do, go on my website, read about EB1A on splgpc.com. Read about it. I'll try to put more elaborate stuff on it soon. But it is a very good green card visa, but it doesn't apply to everybody. It's mostly for people who are PhDs and things like that. Okay?
Yeah, sure. And last question: what's the timeline for such a visa?
Well, it's pretty much, if you're already in the United States, you file it within 4 or 5 months to get a green card, because there's no waiting time on this. EB2 you do have. A national interest waiver, there is a timing, because it goes by the EB2 category. But EB1A, no, it goes very fast. I just got one within 1 week, actually. We filed it last week, and we got it approved. That's the one I was mentioning. Okay?
Okay, I'll give you a call. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, Shah. My name is Rajesh. Thanks for taking my call.
Hi, Rajesh.
I have a quick.
You're welcome.
Actually, I'm on L1 and my wife works on L2 visa. And this year I went for a H1 and my H1 got picked up and approved. So I'll be moving to on H1 from October 1st. But I have I-140 is already approved and my wife qualifies for the H4 EAD.
Yes.
But if I apply from the October 1st, it will take some 3 months and she need to take a break for the work. So is there any way we can apply beforehand so that she can continue to work from the October 1st?
No, because what you need to do, she's on L2 right now, so she has a work permit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what you need to do right now is the H1 is approved already, right? Or is it just a receipt?
My H1B is approved already.
Okay, what you can do, you can try one thing. Around July, end of July, August, go ahead, file a change of status for her around beginning of August. Based on that approval.
As part of my H1, we already applied change of status for her and H4 is already approved.
Oh, you already got the H4 approved. Okay, so what you can do, and you can just apply for the EAD. But don't apply now because they will have a problem. The H4 doesn't kick in until October 1st, really. So they will have a problem because those are problems they have not addressed. But this is a good question because I never realized people, most of the time I think people are coming from India on their H1. So there will be a discrepancy. So what I'll do is that because it's going to take around 3 months to do, to get the EAD probably, we don't know yet, they have not told us, but that's the timing we are looking at. So go 3 months back. So if you say September, August, and July, like around end of July, apply for her. You should get it around. But even the issue, the EAD will be valid as from October 1st, and hopefully it merges into that. But there are some stuff. I wrote an article about this on this blog called H4 to EAD. The discrepancy in between is going to be a problem. But let's say if someone is continuing working and in this kind of, it's not really lawful work, they don't agree with that, but they won't really punish people for that because you have I-864 to protect you. But if you want me to kind of analyze in detail, just give me a call at the office. I'll go over it with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. The number 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air.
Hey, hi, Shah. This is Ramya.
Hi, Ramya. How are you?
So I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
So my question is I did PhD in computer science. So my employer agreed to apply as a EB1. But one question is one thing is for I-140 we can apply as a premium guy. So when I checked with my lawyers, they said it is better not to apply as a I-140 because as they need to give result or output in 2 weeks, so there are higher chances to reject. So what do you feel about that?
It's true and false. It's true that right now we're having a problem which we are seeing, and we don't want to talk about it openly because there's no proof really of it. It seems like USCIS have found a trick to stop the premium by issuing what we call RFEs. But having said that, I just filed one. I told you earlier, I just filed one 2 weeks ago. In 1 week, it got approved. So there is good and bad. It all depends how good the lawyer prepares the case and how good is your case. So if the case is well prepared and you have good documentation, you have a good case, no, you should go for premium. But if your case is a little bit weak, then it's up to you. But you have to look at it. Is it the company lawyer or is it your personal lawyer?
No, company lawyer.
Yeah. Sometimes they look at their own advantage too, right? Sometimes the lawyer is too busy. He doesn't want to rush. Or sometimes they don't want you to get the green card too fast because if you file under EB1, you'll get the green card and you'll move out. And plus, if it is which EB1 are they putting you on? EB1C or EB1A?
EB1B, I think.
Okay, B is for, you are a professor or a scientist, right?
Sorry, I missed your word. Can you repeat again?
I'm sorry. Are you a scientist or a professor or researcher?
Researcher.
Okay, researcher. That's why. Yeah, the EB1B is usually for professors and outstanding professors and researchers. So that's the one I just did for a case, and we got it in 1 week. So there are a lot of reasons. Like I said, they are somehow right when they have RFE, but if the case is done properly and you have a good company behind you, then it's not. You can go for your premium. If I were you, I'll tell them, yeah, I still want to do the premium, but there is some truth into it. So I don't want to kind of mention it because it goes into an area which is not proven. It's just from experience we know. Sometimes they just want to buy time. They will just issue a bunch of what we call a request for evidence. But also you have to look at the company. The company might not want you to quickly have a green card because once you get it, you might take off. So that's another issue why they delay it as much as possible. But if I were you, I'll go. If I were you and I know my case is strong, you have good arguments, I will go for premium. Okay.
Okay, got it. So if I call you offline, can you mention the reason? You said you're not sure about that, but I don't want to mention in air, right? So
No, the reason I mentioned it, I told you, is just something that is accepted in the, depending who's the officer, because we don't want to accuse them of that because we don't have proof, but one thing we know is we've seen it many times on H1B especially and things like that. They will just, when you do premium and they are short of, for whatever reason, they'll just cut and paste an RFE and put it to us. I had RFEs where I got different names was in there. It had nothing to do with the case, but they just send it. And as soon as you answer, they give you an approval. But in the meantime, they stop the clock. So there's nothing to be hidden there. We just don't have any proof. But this is from pure experience. So your lawyer is right on this part. But at the same time, if your case is strong, why will you stay in suspense and getting stressed when you can get an answer fast? So if I were you, if I know my case is pretty okay, I will go for premium. Okay?
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Okay, give me a call if you want to kind of go over the case too. 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Hi, Mr. Shah. I have a quick question on H1B travel.
Yes, sir.
My company applied for H1B extension for me and my wife, and it's still pending. And can I travel before the approval comes through outside of the United States?
Yeah, you can travel, but if you travel, then you will do what we call consular processing, and it will kill the. And if the extension is not approved yet, you won't be able to come back. So it's very tricky. I have my current
H1B stamping, a valid stamping till September, and I want to travel in July. Is it possible? And I plan to come back.
No. You won't be able to come back. You need 6-month validity to come back. So until it's approved, don't travel. If you travel, it's okay, but you will have to wait for approval to come back. Do you have a stamp on your passport?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so what you still need, unfortunately, there's no premium on extension right now. I will tell you to go for premium. But premium is coming back in July. What you can do is at first get it approved and then you travel. Or if you travel, you have to wait for an approval, then you come back, okay? Because you need 6-month validity under 797. Otherwise, at the airport, they will not let you in.
Oh, okay.
Okay? They might let you in, depending on the officer, but technical officer say, oh, why are you coming back? You have not an approval yet. Wait for the approval and then you come back, okay? So don't take the risk. If I were you, I won't, okay? Good luck to you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for calling today. We have a lot of calls in different areas, and I really appreciate that. And you can call us at the office, 510-742-5887. I wanted to thank German for helping me on the board today. And anything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. And our website is splgpc.com. It will go on Peerally Law. You can also check for EAD, that blog, h42ead.com. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello? Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good. I have a question for Mr. Shah.
Yeah, this is Shah. You're live in here.
Okay, so my question is again about traveling on H1B. I have a H1B visa that is valid for next 3 years, but my stamp has expired. So I was reading somewhere that it's allowed by law to go to Mexico and come back without a stamp. Is that true, Mexico and Canada?
Yes. It's the NAFTA revalidation of the I-94, but you have to be less than 30 days. When you come back, they will revalidate the I-94. But it's good to get the stamp because you never know when you might need it. But don't pass 30 days, and you have to have a valid 797 and have a letter of employment when you travel. That's it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, hi. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Yeah. Yeah, hi. I have a question on H4 EAD.
Yes, sir.
I have a H1B extension beyond 6 years. That is under AC 21. So my H1 and H4, my wife's H4 got approved. Okay. And I want to apply EAD for her, but my question is, I have to travel actually after 1 month. So can we?
Well, you can travel. Actually, I have written an article on this on the blog H4 to EAD 2 days ago. You can travel. I've been telling people not to travel because of few reasons. For one, if they have an RFE on the case, they don't answer, the case will be denied. Two, if also they get confused on the system when you leave and you come back, the I-94 number changes when you're coming back sometimes, and they're not matching it, they might also cancel the case, and you will not know that until 90 days. Bottom line, yes, you can travel, but it is not recommended. Even USCIS is not recommending it. So you can, if it is a necessity, then travel. If not, then just wait for the EAD to be approved. Okay.
Okay. And how much is the time it takes to get the EAD?
We don't know right now, but they're saying 90 days, but they are not giving an exact answer. There's a problem that is going on the EAD right now, by the way. There's a big lawsuit, class action, that has been filed by many people because EAD are getting delayed, not for H4, but for everybody else. Because of that, that means H4 is low priority for them, so there's a chance that H4 also will be delayed. But right now, my counting expectation is 90 days to 100 days. You should get the EAD, but I might be wrong. Hopefully, I am not right on this one. We get it earlier, okay?
So it won't be early, right? I mean, it won't be early like 1 or 2 months. It will be definitely more than that. It
might, because you never know with their process right now. There's a big mess going on at USCIS. I don't know if you noticed that. Even people who file for regular cases, they're not even getting their receipts after 2-3 weeks. And people are upset, and they say, oh, we didn't get the receipt, because they're short of workers, right? They're short of money, they're short of workers. Even they're taking so much money from people, they still don't have enough to process cases. So hopefully this lawsuit that is being filed right now will make them expedite case. But so far we cannot really pronounce. But I am thinking, no, it won't come that early. The earliest probably we're going to start seeing EADs in 6 weeks or 7 weeks, okay?
Okay, so better to apply and wait, or come back and apply, right?
It's better come back and apply. That's my advice. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Shah, assalamu alaikum, is Abdul Latif.
Walaikum salam, Abdul Latif ji. How are you, sir?
I am fine, and you, sir? Everything is okay?
Alhamdulillah. Everything is good. What can I do for you?
Shah, I have one question about Affidavit of Support, I-864. I want to do Affidavit of Support for my sister. They are a member of 5, but I have a co-sponsor. So can I do separate each person, or is 2? So there's 2 adults and 3 children under 18.
You mean Affidavit of Support?
Yes.
Yeah, you will have to do for each at the National Visa Center level. They are outside, right?
I have to send it to a National Visa Center.
Yeah. You will have to probably do separate. They will ask separate because we did one for one family and they wanted separate. So you might be able to do the easy one and then send the separate. But you will have to probably do separate. Except for the small kids, you might not have to. But for the older ones, you will have to. Okay?
But I can add the name for the children under 18 on the same Affidavit of Support, right?
Yes.
Or
but the 18 years old, you will have to.
No, under 18.
Under 18, no. I think it depends on the situation because they will each count as one person.
Okay.
So they might require an easy application for each. But you can include all of them in one. Right now, there's another mess, too, with the State Department. It looks like the electronic filing is causing a lot of problems. So technically, as far as I remember, you do one for each adult, you do one. But for the kids, I think the dependents under 18, you might be able to include them, but you still have to count them in the calculations, okay?
I see. Shah, one more question. And other thing I have to ask you, if it's priority guideline, it doesn't qualify, so I can add it, children will be follow to join?
Well, that depends on the Child Status Protection Act, right? So you need to calculate it. If they fall into that, then yeah, they can be added. But otherwise, you will not be able to use it if they pass that time. And plus, also Child Status Protection Act, you need to make sure you really kind of take advantage of it within 1 year. I have a case right now going where they didn't take advantage of it. I'm trying to push it, but I'm pretty sure I will lose on this, but I'm trying my best. So make sure if they fall under the Child Status Protection Act, you take advantage of it 1 year after all the things is done, because otherwise, if you do it after that, they won't accept it, okay?
Oh, really? It's the same petition? I mean, same case?
Yeah, what you do is that you have to contact. It's a little bit tricky how to do it. You might have to contact, because now they have everything electronic. It used to be you can just file it, pay the fees. Now you have to contact them, let them open a ticket, send you the bill, you pay, then all this, etc. By making it electronic, they made it more complicated for everybody. But what can we do? We have to go by it, okay?
Right. Thank you, Shah. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much.
Walaikum salam. Good luck to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we have more callers right now. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back after those messages. And anything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or feign to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. The number to our office, 510-742-5887, and the number to the studio today, 408-912-5565. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You'll still be able to call. We are here till almost 11, so don't keep listening. We'll be back after those messages.
Are you an H1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
If you would like to find out how your second or third mortgage can be removed for a fraction of its price, call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shah Peerally is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shah Peerally, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
The new Attorney On Air app is now available to download on your iPhone or Android. Get access to the latest information and interact on the immigration and debt settlement blogs. That's not all. The app has plenty of entertainment as well. Listen live to the Shah Peerally Law radio shows. Go to www.attorneyonair.com to download it for free. Yes, that's right, for free at www.attorneyonair.com.
The Shah Peerally Law Group is now opening its second office in San Francisco. After years of popular demand, the law group has finally decided to make the big jump and has its presence in San Francisco. For more than 10 years, the law group founded by the prominent attorney Shah Peerally has been dedicated to the immigrant community. The law group's new office is opening on February 20th, 2015, at the corner of 21st and Mission Street in the great city of San Francisco. For more information, call 415-643-4342 or 742-5887 or email sf@PeerallyLaw.com. Choose excellence. Choose the Shah Peerally Law Group. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Thanks for a very good show.
Thank you for the show and all the information that you're providing.
Hi, Shah Peerally. Thank you so much.
Hi, Mr. Shah. Thanks for doing this program.
Hi, Shah. Thank you.
Hi, Shah. Thanks for picking up my call.
Hi, Shah. My name is Kunal. Let me thank you for this wonderful show. It's been a tremendous help, actually.
Mr. Shah Peerally, thanks for sharing the information.
Good afternoon, sir. I would like to congratulate. It's a wonderful show, and lots of people are getting benefited in different areas like immigration and settlement and all. Yeah, good afternoon. So, first of all, thank you very much for providing all this useful information. Really appreciate. I've been listening to your shows. I know I've been listening to your shows only on Mondays, but I from now on I'll try to make it a point listen to it. The other days also. Thank you for doing such a great show.
From all of us at the Shah Peerally Law Firm, we would like to thank you, the audience, for making 2014 such a great year. We wish you a happy and prosperous year in 2015.
Thank you for your kind words. Thank you very much.
Is your credit card debt driving you insane? Don't panic and claim bankruptcy. Don't consolidate and end up worse off than before. What you need to do is call the debt settlement team at the Shah Peerally Law Group PC. They have an excellent record of getting your debt reduced at a fraction of what you owe. The best part is you don't pay a penny until a settlement is reached. Stop wasting time and money and call the Shah Peerally Law Group PC at 510-742-5887. That's 510-742-5887. Get out of debt now. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad. The law firm does not guarantee success.
Attention, attention. Are you tired of expensive, low-quality web service providers? And are you looking for stunning, amazing, high-quality websites and want your website rank on first page of Google? तो आपकी तलाश खत्म होती है यहाँ. Please contact People Inc. on 510-449-9049, 510-449-9049, or visit them at www.beerbulls.com. Beerbulls Inc. offers award-winning custom-built websites, web and mobile application development, and internet marketing services. So contact कीजिए Beerbull Inc. को 510-449-9049. आपको satisfy करना और hard work करना, यही Beerbull Inc. का मकसद है.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you very much, German, for this nice break. And we have one caller. Let me take the caller. And again, you can call the number to the studio, 408-912-5565. We have another 10 more minutes to go. So please call. Let me take the caller. This is Shapra. You're live in here.
Hi, Shah. This is Venkat, and I have a question with respect to citizenship through naturalization.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Venkat. How are you?
So the question is I'll be completing my 5 years around end of March next year after green card. And as I know, I can apply for citizenship about 90 days before. And I was going through the instruction document for that N400 form, and it says that you have to be living in the county for about 3 months before you file this application 90 days before. So my question was that actually I'll be planning to file 90 days before sometime next year, early January in the first week. That is 90 days before, and then actually I'm planning to go to India for vacation for 1 or 1.5 months in sometime in November this year. So based on my situation, do I confirm to that 3 months stay in the same county or no?
Yes, you do, because this is an excellent question, because right now I got a couple of cases from LA where an officer is denying cases based on that, but this is not the law. The law talks about the jurisdiction means your domicile. Just because you're going on a vacation, are you going to sell your house, return your property when you go? or you're still going to keep your rent?
I'll be staying there and paying the rent. It's just a vacation purpose I'm going out.
Then that's good. Otherwise, everybody who goes for vacation will be losing jurisdiction. No, you don't lose jurisdiction. Just make sure that you don't stay too long because you might have other issues, not the jurisdiction issue. But yes, you are completing your 90 days because the 90 days talks about domicile kind of. So you should be fine. Just going on a vacation will not affect it. And by the time they call you for your interview, you will also complete that 90 days. So you should be fine. Okay?
I see. And generally, do you have an idea how long it takes after filing the application before 90 days to get a citizenship?
Where are you in? Are you in Santa Clara area or San Francisco area? Do you know?
San Mateo area.
Or San Mateo. So you probably will fall in San Francisco. It takes between 3 months to 5 months.
Okay.
Santa Clara is taking 2 months to 4 months. But it might change. It all depends on the volume of work. I'm sorry?
That's after filing the form before 90 days, right?
Yes. Usually now, what they do, if you file 90 days before, they will not really call you for an interview until the date really kind of come into play. So count around 90 days in your case minimum, okay? So by the time your 5 years is complete, they will call you around for an interview. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to you. So I don't know if there are more callers. So this is Shah Peerally. You're live in air.
Hello?
Hello? Hello, hi.
Hi, Mr. Shah. I have a question about H1B visa. Am I allowed to have unpaid leave on H1B visa and don't lose my status? Is there any provisions?
I didn't hear what you said. You said, are you allowed to have an H1B?
Am I allowed to have unpaid leave on H1B visa?
Yes. Okay. Actually, I have a very good article on that. If you go on my website, it's under termination and H1B. There are sometimes in the H1B that you are allowed. It is where the it's called unpaid leave, non-productive time. But this is the thing. When they don't pay you, USCIS might look at it as not really something serious. They might look at it as fraud. And then when you try to transfer things like that, they will dig deep into it. If you're not able to prove seriously it was a real, genuine need for an unpaid leave, what they're going to say is that you just did that to help the employer so that you don't lose your H1B. So this is where it get tricky. It's a case-by-case basis. If you are like a big company which has a big name and things like that, you take unleave paid, I'm pretty sure they won't cancel your H1B. But if you're a small company who has put a lot of people on the bench and things like that, they will right away know that this was a trick not to get paid. So that's where it is a fine line. So be careful. I have this article. If I have this article on my website, if you go on latest news, it's called Termination of H1B Employee. Read that
and
article.
What's your website?
Just type SPLGPC.com, ShahPeerallyPC.com. You will go on Peerally Law and go on latest updates and read about termination of H1B employee. We have a good analysis of the situation, okay?
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller if we have one. This is Shah Peerally. You're live on air. Hello? Okay, I think we don't have any calls now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 10 more minutes to go. We got a lot of calls today, and I really appreciate the question I have today was very, very a variety of questions on different aspects of immigration, and I appreciate that. We had questions on family petitions, on citizenship, on affidavit of support, on H1B traveling, now on H1B basically unleave pay, termination, etc. So I highly appreciate those questions. And of course, the big news that we are having right now on immigration is of course the H4 EAD. It's still open. If you want to apply and you need help, feel free to call my office, 510-742-5887. Call and mention KLOK. We'll give you a special deal. And you can also check this special website blog that we made that we update every day. It's called H4TOEAD, H42EAD.com. www.h42ead.com. You have to put www. I don't know why, but it's there. And now the other news that we have is the H1B amendment. If you are an IT consulting firm or any company that are hiring people on H1B and you're moving them around and you have done only the LCA, make sure you check with your lawyer or give us a call at the office to know if you need an H1B amendment. I have many people, especially if you are in a consulting firm, a consulting company, you might be kind of transferring people from one place to another. You need that amendment. They are giving, for all cases also you have to do amendment, by the way. So if you have not done so, you have up to August 19 to finish them all. And if you need help, call me at the office, 510-742-5887. Let me take one caller more. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in here. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Hello, this is Shah Peerally. You're live in here.
Yeah. Hi, Shah. Thanks for taking my call.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
You're welcome. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I have a question. I'm on H1B and my wife is on H1B too. And my H1B is, my I-140 is approved. So my wife wants to go to India and she wants to come back on H4 visa. Is that possible?
Of course. Once you go outside, you want to come back. If your spouse is on H1, she just have to go and get a stamp of H4 and come back. And you don't need to file anything here. It's all basically at the U.S. Embassy. And when she comes on H4, then you can go ahead and file for an EAD also. Yeah, it is possible. This is what most people do. And actually, it's the fastest way to get an H4. You just leave and come back.
Okay.
Yeah, she can do that. But no, you can apply for EAD right now, but when she comes back, you apply for your EAD. Sometimes it's even good to do that because if you have any kind of no check stubs and things like that, that's one way to solve the problem. Okay? Huh?
Okay, perfect. That answers my question.
Okay, yeah. If you need help, give me a call, 510-742-5887. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to thank you all. And now we're going to talk a little bit about something different. And, of course, the big news is H4 EAD, H1 amendment. And also, ultimately, we're going to talk also the EAD for I-140, which hopefully now will I don't know, it is proposed right now, and there are a bunch of things that are being proposed. It seems like the Obama administration is on a spree. Hopefully, the PERM also has been proposed to be amended to make it more simple. So, a lot of good things might be happening on our side now. So let us hope everything goes as planned. So before now I'm going to take more callers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to talk a little bit about the debt settlement. This is something that is still going on. People are still in debts, and they are not realizing it. A lot of people are jumping into the house market and using their credit cards, you name it, a lot of debts. And suddenly, if things go bad, right now the economy is doing well, but still some people are losing their jobs and things like that. We can still help you get rid of those debts by doing what we call a settlement. A settlement is a negotiation between the two parties, like the collection agencies or another lawyer suing you. We negotiate for you. This is also called the pre-litigation. So this is usually done by lawyers. It cannot be done by non-lawyers. Even they do it, but technically they should not be doing it because this is what the prerogative of having a license to practice law. So if you need help on those, we can help you. The number 510-742-5887, and the website is yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. Yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. One thing which is very interesting, a lot of people oftentimes they get into trouble or they get a lawsuit against them, and sometimes they don't even defend themselves. They don't even know. So what happens? People get a judgment against them because if you don't defend yourself, the other side wins by default, and unless you reopen the case, etc., it's called motion to set aside, you're still going to be liable. So many times people will not want to pay a lawyer to defend because the amount is not worth it. Well, this is the way we work. We are not litigation lawyers. We do the pre-litigation. We negotiate it for you. If we get a deal, you pay us a certain, we take a cut, and if we don't get a deal, you don't have to pay us. So basically, the way it works, for example, you owe $100,000 for whatever reason, credit cards or a judgment against you, we go and negotiate it and we bring it down to maybe $20,000 or $25,000. And the rest of the money, they write it off, and you don't have to pay on that. And in return, we take a percentage what we save you. This is the way we do it, and we have been doing hundreds of those, and we have been very, very successful. And we have done it especially on second mortgages too. But right now it's becoming a lot more difficult because the market is not going down, it's going up. So usually they will do it on houses which have no equity on them. But sometimes some people, they find ways of taking so many loans that there's no more equity left, and there will not be equity very soon. So we can help them. If you have some money to pay them, you don't want to file bankruptcy, and you want to get rid of those debts, we are the people to call. And the number to call is 510-742-5887. And the website to check is yourdebtsettlementattorney.com, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. And also, you need to know that we can actually help you on different angles of debt settlement. And it's not very easy for student loan, by the way, but it is doable, very hard, but doable. But the main ones are credit cards, second mortgages, and judgments. We can help you on those. So please give us a call, 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. And the website to check for us, main website, splgpc.com, splgpc.com. And also on our side, if you want to check on the EAD, the landing page, or what we call the blog, very interesting blog because we put a lot of good information there. It's called H42EAD. H42EAD. We have articles. Can I file a green card when I'm on H4? Questions like can I travel? Many of those questions you've been asking, I've been trying to write short articles and then I posted them there. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep checking those websites, and I wish you all the best. A nice weekend. It's my son's birthday this weekend, so I say happy birthday to him. And also, I'll be back on Monday from noon to 1. I wanted to thank German to be on the board with me today, and anything I told you is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. Feel free to call us, 510-742-5887. Bye-bye. See you on Monday. Take care.
Are you an H1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H4 visa issues. Lawyer Shah Peerally has been at the forefront of this fight for H4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Thanks for a very good show.
Thank you for the show and all the information that you're providing.
Hi, Shah Peerally. Thank you so much.
Hi, Mr. Shah. Thanks for doing this program.
Hi, Shah. Thank you.
Hi, Shah. Thanks for picking up my call.
Hi, Shah. My name is Kunal. Let me thank you for this wonderful show. It's been a tremendous help, actually.
Mr. Shah Peerally, thanks for sharing the information.
Good afternoon, sir. I would like to congratulate. It's a wonderful show, and lots of people are getting benefited in different areas like immigration and settlement and all.
Yeah, good afternoon. So, first of all, thank you very much for providing all this useful information. Really appreciate.
I've been listening to your shows. I know I've been listening to your shows only on Mondays, but I from now on I'll try to make it a point to listen to it, the other days also. Thank you for doing such a great show.
From all of us at the Shah Peerally Law Firm, we would like to thank you, the audience, for making 2014 such a great year. We wish you a happy and prosperous year in 2015.
Thank you for your kind words. Thank you very much.
The new Attorney On Air app is now available to download on your iPhone or Android. Get access to the latest information and interact on the immigration and debt settlement blogs. That's not all. The app has plenty of entertainment as well. Listen live to the Shah Peerally Law radio shows. Go to www.attorneyonair.com to download it.
Connect your business to the entire Bay Area with Daisy 1170 AM.
For advertising, call our business line at